My name is Randi Horst, and I live in Mount Joy at Sassafras Terrace. And I'm a single mom. I have three teenagers, and they're actually all on the autism spectrum. I was homeless. My children's father left when I was pregnant with our third child. He just split. And I was in a place where I could not stay there. It was my grandmother's house, and she was in a nursing home. And she'd been expected to come home and need help, which is why we were there. It turned out that she could not come home. So the house was put on the market, and it sold much quicker than I think any of us had expected. So I had to find a new place to live. And I was pregnant with 2 toddlers, and I wanted someplace decent. I think like everybody wants someplace decent to raise their kids, whether you're rich or poor. That's what I think everybody wants that. Yeah. When I was younger, I rented, houses in different areas of Lancaster before I had kids, and it privately owned, and it was nothing for the landlord to, raise the rent by $100 a year. That would have been a very scary experience for me, because when you are a single parent, your income generally does not, especially when you have kids with special needs, your income doesn't generally just keep increasing every year. And my kids were my priority, and I wanted to make sure that I could get them to their appointments with the specialists, counselors, speech therapists, all the, IU13, all those things. And having a place where I knew I could afford to live, that, I think that's the base of the pyramid of what we need to feel safe and secure, is knowing that we have a home that is not going to be ripped away from us due to some, minor problem. How can you afford an apartment or a house that's $1,100, $1,200 a month when you're making $7 an hour or maybe $8? It's terrible. People aren't going to have any place to live. It would be devastating to have funding for affordable housing cut, not just for myself, but for people everywhere. I don't think anybody ever thinks that they're going to find themselves in a situation where they need help, but some of us do. Sometimes stuff just happens. I didn't plan to have 3 autistic children. I didn't plan to be a single mother. Those weren't things that I thought were going to happen to me. I didn't plan to be homeless either. I didn't expect to be raising my kids by myself. And there are a lot of families where those sort of things happen. People get sick. People die unexpectedly. People end up with crippling illnesses. I don't know why we shouldn't help each other. This is a rich country, and there is enough for everybody to be able to have a place to live.